The cabinet. A little game called Akka Arrh. A name that just rolls off the tongue. Although it had a couple other names. Apparently, originally it was also called Sentinel. And another name it went through was Target Outpost. But at one point it had the name Akka Arrh, which apparently stands for also known as another Ralston-Halley production. The designers of the game were named Dave Ralston, and Mike Halley. And they call it another Ralston-Halley project, even though this is like their first game together. So, yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Don't worry. So this was a game that got had some cabinets cabinets produced for it, put out on location test, and a few of them are still out there. And so what happened with this game, like a few years back? How this game like came to make its way into MAME? There's a certain collector who used to have a website for Atari stuff, and he collects a lot of Atari-related memorabilia, and even some cabinets. And I think he might have had the Akka Arrh cabinet on the left there. I think that was his cabinet. Apparently, he hired somebody to come to his home and like fix one of his games. Not Akka Arrh. It was another game that was having like some kind of problem. And he left the technician like unsupervised. And supposedly what the guy did was when nobody was looking, he took the Akka Arrh board out, dumped the ROMs off it, and then put it back. So it was like some covert op to like secretly grab the ROMs. Yeah, I don't know if this is 100% true. Like this sounds like yeah, some ridiculous tale of espionage just to get the game dumped. Like some of it sounds like a little too convenient, but if that wasn't how, then how did it happen? Because prototype hoarders, they don't want to fucking dump this shit. They have to protect their precious investments, and they're going to get pissed off if we common folk are able to play their precious prototypes. So somehow the ROMs got out there. They've been out since like 2019, I think. A few years back. And yeah. And so now it's playable in MAME, but only the version called Akka Arrh. There's no existing ROM dumps of when it was called Sentinel or Target Outpost. I don't know if those still exist, if those are ever going to be found. But we do have Akka Arrh. Oops, I think I need to... This is another game that uses a trackball, right? Let me bring that back. Yeah, it uses a... Yeah, I gotta play this on mouse. I think I configured this ahead of time. I need to update the things on the side, huh? So the way this game works, you're the turret in the middle, and you have to shoot stuff that's like coming into your turret. If things get close, you push the zoom button, and it zooms in, and you have more precision on where you can fire. And enemies like drop shit into the thing that you have to shoot. Why is that one score glitched out? Maybe I should... Oh. For a millennium, the Atari Federation has brought peace to the galaxy. Without warning, the evil Jorzon and his loyal forces suddenly sweep through the stars, leaving havoc and destruction in their wake. You must be the Sentinel. Use the ancient and mighty star cannon Akka to drive Jorzon from the galaxy. Forever. Alright. It's another game with a warp feature, of course. I think I'm gonna start here. How do I power blaster? There's 3 buttons: fire, zoom in, and power blaster. So it's kind of like Missile Command again, where you're defending stuff. When you shoot these like sections, it blows up everything in it, and these give you more points. And so the first few levels are pretty easy. Power blaster recharged. So at least give you a few stages to do this. Oh, zoom in. Oh, they're breaking my shield. Power blaster. So the power blaster only recharges every few stages. Well, if the Spy Fairy Tale doesn't hold up, then who dumped it? Where did the ROM dump come from? That's what we want. That's what we need to know. Oh, these enemies are bongo colored. Oop, are we done? These are the enemies that like drop shit. Oh god. Hey, no you don't. Power blaster recharged. Got an extra life. I never said he did it in 5 minutes. I think, like, he took it home or something and then brought it back. I think that's what they said. There's a whole thing about the guy, like, having to, like, check security footage to see when he, like, stole it or something. I don't know. Uh-oh. I'm already doing better at this than I was at Liberator. Oh, shit! I broke the shield. Well, hey, I got lives, it's fine. Uh-oh. Oh god. This stage is a mess. Never mind, the difficulty just spiked. I don't remember if the shield ever gets reformed after certain stages. I think it's like... I think it's that way for good. Yeah, you better run, bitch. Lives left, lives lost. The problem is it's way harder to hit shit zoomed in than it looks like. Because the shots have to, like, stop. Kaboom. I can't hit anything. Extra lives every 15,000. That's pretty generous. Have to defend your your precious ROMs from being dumped by people who want to do the evil thing of preserving it. That's what this game's about. Who would have thought? And yes, I am aware that Jeff Minter made a there's a remake of this now that's also just called Akka Arrh. I don't like it when when remakes like share the same title as the original game, because that just makes things like really confusing if you're looking for information on the original. I have not played the remake. I know it's like loosely the same type of game, but you know, way flashier. I'll just leech these things if I have to. Hey, hey, hey. So why did this game fail on location test? I think it might have just been... It could have been a little too overcomplicated with the whole zoom-in thing. Shit. This fucker. I used the power blast at the wrong time. It becomes really hard to stop some of these enemies. Also, I think this game like might have gotten yeah, it's on Atari 50. It got like it's on like one of those arcade 1-ups also. So one person dumped it, and then everybody's like, yeah, okay, well, we'll preserve this now. Boy, this crap's going for a while. I figured that was a good time to use a power blaster. Uh-oh. These guys just take pot shots at you, I'm dead. The cool death animation. Oh, the power blaster doesn't recharge. You have to actually clear the stage, the certain stage, to get it back. Uh-oh. Oh god, they're putting shields up. Or something. There's still, like, new things happening. Power blaster recharged. Okay, I probably could have waited on that. That didn't count. Yeah, now there's all these, like, walls up and shit. This game gets really intense. And these things don't go away, so... Yeah, I'll just stay here. I'm getting points for this. Never mind, he's getting more aggressive. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I got another extra life. Oh, they're putting turrets up! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They're firing carrots at me! Oh, okay. And those parts in the zoomed in part don't go away between death, so... Jesus. And there's like so many different sections. Alright. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, I don't know, like, how long, like, the average game time went on for... Oh, God! Went on for this in location test, because I have to figure, like... Some people wouldn't know what the fuck is going on, but, you know, you, once you start to figure it out, like, you know, it's got a pretty decent difficulty curve. This credits lasted longer than, like, 3 credits of Liberator. Which is great for the player, not so great for the arcade operator. You know those arcade operators, they want the game time to be like an average of 3 minutes. And this has been going on longer than 3 minutes, so... We've been at this for a while. It is getting really fast, though. I got another extend. This credit refuses to end. And it's one of those Atari games, again, where you can warp and get a much higher score than you would from starting from stage 1. It comes down to, do you want a lot of game time, or do you want a high score? I can't shoot this guy. This is stage wave 36. Oh, I don't have a power blaster. Shit. I thought I had a power blaster. I'm fucked. Right in the gap. Dang. That was a good run, though. Oh, uh-oh. How do I adjust? I can't... B. There we go. I don't know what's up with that 0-point score that showed up on the... on the high score list. So let me just see. I can go up to level 10. Yeah, that's like slightly more points than I had if I get the bonus. Yeah, it's much easier to select the letters with a trackball than with a mouse trying to be a trackball. Okay, this is a little exhausting. Let's call it there. I don't know. I kind of like it. It does get a bit intense. I would like to know why they didn't see fit to release this when they tried like 3 different names for this. Produce at least two different cabinet types. Yeah, it's got an official release now, but in 1982 it was just not to be. Somehow the ROMs got out there. Whether that urban legend is true or not. I don't know what to give it. I mean, on the one hand, it is... it gets really overwhelming. Like, it's just kind of, you just kind of get in this loop of getting overwhelmed by stages and getting an extra life and being able to power through, and then you do it again. Like, that tends to happen a lot. Reverse Zookeeper? Kinda. Damn, it's got a 4. 62% of the votes. Is this a case of... Whoops, wrong one. Case of BBH making this look better than it is? I mean, I kind of like it. And if I like it, it's going to look bad if I give this, like, a 3. But yeah, it's a neat concept with the whole zooming in, zooming out. There's a lot of different enemy types. Like, I'd been playing for like 15 minutes, and then they're just now getting to the part where they're building like turrets on the 4 corners to shoot at you. Like, they were still doing new stuff. There might have been like even more things that were going on if I'd gotten farther. I'm not sure like when it maxes out in terms of difficulty. Maybe if it had gotten released, it would have gotten like some difficulty tuning, maybe. I don't know which way it should be tuned, but yeah, no, I like it. I think it's worth a look.